Hey, what's up guys, it's Abstract. Today I want to show you guys how I like to hook up my SP404 Mark II with my MPC Live 2. I'm going to give you a couple examples of how I like to use these two devices together. My primary setup is using the SP404 for effects with my Live 2. And so I'm just going to give you a couple examples of how I like to do that. But first, I'm going to show you guys how to hook up these two devices. So I'm going to be using two different colors, so that way it's a little bit easier for you guys to follow along. So my first pair, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come out of 3 and 4. Right next to your master outs, you're going to want to come out of 3 and 4 with a pair of cables. That's the red cables here. Next, you're going to take the other end of those red cables where you came out of 3 and 4 on your MPC, and you're going to go right into your line in on the SP404, here and here. Now, you're going to want to take your second pair of cables, which are going to be these black ones, and you're going to plug these into the line out of the SP404 Mark II. Now you're going to want to take the other end of those black cables and you want to insert them into the sample in left and right on the back of your MPC. You're also going to want to make sure that the little switch here underneath, underneath the MPC where it says line and phono, you want to make sure that's set to line. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a beat loaded up. Once you have your beat loaded up, you want to hit this little eyeball icon. And from there you want to make sure this is selected. That's your program. And then you want to go and change from output 1 and 2 to output 3 and 4. And you want to do that for each track in your beat. The reason why I want to do that for each track is because I want to use the SP404 to control, to apply effects to my entire beat. And I'll show you some other examples as well after. So once that's all set, I'm also going to go to my master, that little crown icon there. I'm going to change that to outputs 3 and 4. Alright, now the reason why I changed all of the tracks to output 3 and 4 is so that all of the sound from my whole beat goes out on this red cable into the SP404 on the red cables. And then what you want to do is you want to hit external source on the SP404. Make sure that is toggled on. Right? So now when I play this beat, now I can play effects on the SP. So that's a lot of fun. You can go through all of the effects that the SP404 has and just apply those to your beat. And you can get really creative with that. It's a lot of fun. Now I want to show you how you can actually print these effects onto your beat. So I've actually done this already. I have my song set up in song mode. I've got the sequences laid out. And I hit convert to sequence. When you hit that button, that converted my entire song into one sequence, and it's on sequence 5 here. Now I want to show you guys how you can actually record all of the effects from the SP404 onto your beat. And so the way that we have it set up, what we want to do is we want to go to sampler, inputs 1 and 2, and we're going to arm it, record. Now I'm going to hit play start, and that's going to play the beat from the MPC into the SP and back in. can prove that this is working by, let's try a filter. Stop it there. Beat with effects. Now keep it. I'll stop that. And I can show you that we have actually recorded my beat with the effects on it. So we'll go to sample edit. Just gotta find the sample here. Let's see. Beat with effects right there. And there it is. You'll hear it. The effects that I did are recorded. Is that filter sweep there? Right? So it works. Alright, now I want to show you a second way I like to use this. I really love the warm saturator effect on the SP404. I just love what it does, especially on drums. It just makes the drums just kick so hard. So I'm gonna show you this beat that I have. Right? So what I want to do is I want to apply that warm saturator effect, but not on the whole beat. I want to apply it just on the drums. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that eyeball icon. I'm going to make sure that this drum kit is going out to 3 and 4. That way just the drums are going out to the SP and then coming back in. And I'm going to enable in the sampler, I'm going to put that in, input 1 and 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do to make sure that this is working is I'm going to solo that drum kit. I'll play it. And just make sure my... Right? And then I'm going to put the warm saturator on them. Now you hear that difference? So this is without, and this is with it. I just love how gritty it sounds. And just to prove to you that this is actually working, I'm going to go ahead and put that tape stop on the drums. That way they're just not playing at all. You'll see? When I hit this again, the drums will come back in. Make these drums hit a little bit harder. Again, I'll take it off. So that's another way that I like to use the SP. I like to use the warm saturator effect just on the drum kits, and it just makes them just punch and sound nice. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have any suggestions on things that you want to see me make videos on. I read all the comments, and I try to reply to all of them, so feel free to comment, if you like this video, if you don't like this video, how you use these two things together. Just so you guys know, I also use them separately. The SP404 is a great sampler on its own. The MPC is great on its own, and it has a lot of great effects on its own. But, I have them both, and I like to use them together. That's just how I like to work. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.